So you want to get started with pet sitting in 2026? Well, you're in luck because it's never been this easy, and I'll help you figure out just how you can do it. But before, you have to answer 3 questions. The first question is the where. Where will you be performing these services? Will you be performing it at your house? Will you be going to the customer's house? Will you only be performing it in your local area or all over the country? This is an important question because it also answers the second question, which is the what. What service will you be performing? Will you be only offering dog walking services? Will you also offer pet onboarding, where the pet comes to your house onboarding, where you go to the owner's house, 1 a day, 2 a day visits? It's important to know. And finally, the third question, which is the when. Is this gonna be a full-time gig, a part-time gig, only during the summer? It's important that you determine this early on so you can let your client know when you'll be available. And once you've done this, you can get started. And lucky for you, you can use so many apps to help you get started, like Pawshake, Wag, Rover, PetBarker, that allow you to connect with so many clients so easily and so quickly. Also, using the app is super easy, as it's like building a social media profile. Put a profile picture, a nice bio, and put in the services that you offer and your availability. As you can see, answering the 3 first questions, where, the what, and the when, is crucial to make sure that you fill in your profile perfectly and have full transparency with the client so he can make an informed decision if you're the good pet sitter for him. That's why I always recommend starting with one of these apps. However, you do want to pay the correct one, because depending on where you want to start your business, certain apps will be better than others. For example, Pawshake is really good in Europe, while Rover and Wag are very good in the US, and PetBarker very good in Asia. So choose accordingly. And remember, the apps are just there to help you get started, because once you've amassed a good clientele, you can move away from the apps and continue your business without them. And that's nice because most of these apps take around 19% of your pay as a commission fee. So once you have a clientele big enough to move off the app, it's quite nice, as you'll be making more money. Now that your account is set up, you can actually get started. And here are 3 of my pro tips after 3 years of pet sitting. The first, start at the lowest price possible. What I mean by that is, when you get started, you'll have no reviews and no way to attract customers. Your strongest asset is your price. Start at the lowest price possible, and then as you build up positive reviews and more clients, then gradually increase your price tag until you are the average or higher than local pet sitter in your area. Second pro tip is time management. When you get started, you want to accept all the different jobs. Don't do it. Gradually take on more work so you're sure that you can manage the workload, because pet sitting is more energy consuming than you think. Start by only walking 1 dog, and as you get more comfortable, add more dogs to your walking schedule or add different services you offer. The third, always meet a customer and the pet before you accept a job. This will allow you to make sure you know who you're dealing with. You might be either dealing with a very annoying pet that is too much to handle, or a very annoying customer that will then either give you a bad review or ask too much of you for the service that you're actually supposed to provide. So now that you know how to get started, I wish you the best of luck in your pet sitting journey.